who don't. It is July 12th, I believe, 2025. So I apologize for not keeping all of my most recent awakened visions in my bedroom at nighttime, not updating them and posting them. So what I'm about to talk about happened about 2 weeks ago. So my spidey senses fire off when something is around or close to me, and my eyes usually open up right to where it is. So about 2 weeks ago, um, my spidey senses went off. I opened my eyes, and here was what appeared to be a soldier standing guard at my bathroom door. My door was closed, and it was facing sideways away from me. So if I'm looking at you, it's looking sideways in that direction, facing the door, on bent knee, just staring there with his head up, looking there. He didn't have armor on, but you can tell he was I guess like the Knights Templar or something like that. It had a light colored shirt. It was cloth. It wasn't armor. But my spidey senses and everything could just tell everything was soldier. And I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it, and pretty sure he turned his head towards me like I got you, and then back at the door and just stood guard. So I just analyzed him for quite some time, and then I'm like, let me just go to sleep. He's doing his duty, doing his mission, doing whatever he feels best for me at the moment. So I go to sleep. I wake back up. His head is down. He's sleeping, and I've got this monstrosity of a 8 to 9 foot tall dark being standing at the side of my bed, looking right over me. Luckily, at this point in the game, we show no fear, and I just look at it, and I'm like, "Yeah, seriously." And just looked at it, checked out the height, checked out the darkness. Um, just darker than dark. So some people call them shadow people. It's not a shadow. It's just dense energy and from a different realm, or why they can't come through in the full dimensions and form like the soldier standing guard. That's a whole nother debate. So I just checked him out, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to reach out and touch you. I'm not I can't deny his presence, but just decided to go to bed. That's how strong my belief is with God. He ain't gonna mess with me. Sorry. So I go to sleep, and then I wake up and I was like, wow, that was a freaking trip. That was different, and I didn't post it because I didn't have what I felt was a good analysis of it yet. Then I became under spiritual attack. So those of you who do follow me saw that I've reached out most recently. So the spiritual attack this time, I say this time, was extremely tough. And when it got extremely tough after about a week and a half, I reached out for prayers. And luckily I have a large group of spiritual warriors that did pray for me. Thank you all. Um, so coming out of the, before that, I reached out for prayers. It dawned on me through my gift of discernment and relaxing and saying, well, what was that all about? And it dawned on me in my spiritual journey and my connection with Christ that it was emulating, protecting and standing watch over me, like the Christ asked for the guard in the garden, and he fell asleep. And that was like, whoa. And that was a trip. So after asking for prayers just a couple of days ago, I could feel it, the prayers working and breaking through with my prayers and their prayers. And the very next day I woke up and it was like my equilibrium was off. It was like you play that game and you put your head in a baseball bat and walk in circles. And I was walking in a daze. And then yesterday everything broke through much better, like 90%. Not 100, but like 90. And today I want to say about 95% there. Wild, wild stuff. I am so blessed to be used as a vessel in Christ's name and Father. And it's just miraculous. All right. God bless you all. Stay tuned. I'll try not to wait so long after the events happen for me to analyze them and then finally put them up. Bye. God bless.